What's good, YouTube? Nobody here. Welcome to episode 1 of our Piracy Challenge that I put up a poll on our community tab and asked if you guys would be interested in seeing this, and so far it's been unanimous, so I've decided to go ahead and get started on it. Now, the mods that we're going to be using here are mainly things for Modular Encounters Spawner. We are going to use Nanite Control Facility because later on it's going to get tiresome just running back and forth and doing all the welding and stuff like that. And Nanite Control Facility is not so easy to build, so we're going to be using that one. It's going to take a little more progression to get to where we need to go for that. Now, the idea of this entire playthrough is that I am not allowed whatsoever to mine anything. The only thing I'm allowed to mine is ice for hydrogen and oxygen, and that's it. Everything else we have to take over by force, and using Modular Encounters Spawner, there's going to be quite a few dangerous foes out there, so we're going to have to be very, very careful in the beginning. It's going to be pretty interesting. So we're hoping to get a nice flat little area here so we can go ahead and turn our guy into a rover, so that should be fine. I think we'll be okay in this area. It's flat enough to do a rover instead of having to fly. That's going to make things a little bit easier in the beginning. That way we don't have to go searching for some base to take over immediately. So we are running the weapon core, so there's gonna be some crazy weapons we have to deal with here, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this goes. Okay, there we go. We got a good landing there, so that makes me pretty happy. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to turn this guy into a rover. I believe we're going to need maybe one unknown signal to find what we need in order to finish up our wheels for the rover. But we're just basically going to tear this down real quick. I'm going to go ahead and start taking all the pieces and parts off of here and get it ready for a rover, and I'll get back with you once I get it torn down. Okay, so I've pretty much finished up all I can do right now. I need to get one more small steel tube in order to pick up this side over here. I probably should have landed it on a block or something before I started all this. But I'm going to go look around and see if I can't get something to spawn and maybe take over the first base in order to finish this up. Once I get this thing to be a rover, it'll be a lot easier to run around and pick stuff up. But we did get lucky. We just got an unknown signal, so I'm going to head to that and see if we can't spawn anything while we're going there. This should have at least one of the steel tubes that we need. So I'm going to go after it real quick and hopefully we get lucky. Alright, I made it to the thing. It's one of these that like to take off from you, so let me see if I can. There we go. Whenever they try to take off from you like that, the best thing to do is just hit the button as quickly as you can, and that way you've got access to it. It'll basically kill the battery. Alright, so we got some med kits, and that's not too much, but we do have in this antenna right here. You notice there's a small steel tube. That's what we're looking for, is that antenna. So I'm going to go ahead and tear that down first, and then I'm going to start tearing everything else down just to see what I can scrap from it. And there's also one in the parachute hatch as well. We'll grab that one just to be on the safe side. We've got some metal grid in here. Hopefully we can take that out. Let's see what we can drop here. I'm not going to need any detector components, so I'll go on and throw that out because we are not planning on... That's not what I wanted. We're planning on not worrying about mining anything. We may decide to mine some magnesium later. I'm not 100% sure. Leave a comment down below if you think we should be able to mine magnesium, because that would help us with our ammo and stuff that we need. Yeah, we couldn't pick up that last steel tube there, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, is there anything else? We should be good. I'm going to go ahead and GPS this. Hopefully it doesn't disappear. So we can always come back and grab it if we need to. And we're going to run back to the respawn pod. I was kind of hoping that we'd go enough distance to make something spawn here, but I haven't seen anything spawn yet, so maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, now that I got the piston done, I will have to access the piston. We can probably do that from in here and go to control panel, and we're going to go ahead and reverse the piston and see if we can't pick this up a little bit, and not quite long enough, so we'll just add a block or two to the bottom of it. We're going to have to add a piston head and actually probably weld it up too, apparently. So let's go control panel, piston, add piston head, and weld it. Then we can add a block. There we go, that should be tall enough. And then we can extend the piston. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm just wasting parts here. I need to reverse this piston and unpark the vehicle. Let's see. I completely forgot it was parked. Okay, now that we've got that done, we can go ahead and reverse the piston. This should work. Yes. I don't know if we wanted to go up that high. We can deal with this. We can definitely deal with this. Let's see. I need to go ahead and remove this front wheel here anyway. Let's do just that.
Inventory full.
Let's see. Let's add the front wheel up here. That would be on the left side. Okay, and go ahead and start welding this up. Okay, so all I have to do to get this back to where I wanted it was once I put this last wheel on here, see, that would be right there. All I have to do is go ahead and weld this up and get it ready to go, and then put another piston towards the back, and that should push it forward. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay, so now we need to drop another piston here. Let's go ahead and just put it right back here. And let's try slowly this time. See, we need to go 0.01 just in case. And see if we can push this up the way we want to. Good. Hopefully we go forward far enough. Maybe not. We can always just put a block down in here and just move this around a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll have to inch this forward. Add a little weight to the front here might help out too. We're just really, really back heavy. Let's see how much weight we can add to the front. Okay, I'm going to continue to build this thing, and hopefully we can get it set up like we want to by doing that. Let's move that forward a little bit, actually. I want it as close to the front as possible for the extra weight. And we can do a gyro and a remote control. There we go. That was actually kind of lucky. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this so we can get one of these wheels working. We'll go for this one up front here. I'm gonna have to move this other one still. Okay, now that that one's working, we can do this. Move this one. All right, so I had enough for 2 wheels here. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting this down, and we should be pretty good to go. All I need to do is find a large steel tube, which is over the way there. There we go. And let me get in here and control it so I can park it. And we're going to go get our large steel tube from where we were over here. And we'll check this other unknown signal while we're at it. Boom, got the large steel tube. And I don't think there's really anything else I need to keep from this. What's that remote got in it? Or that sensor? Nothing really good, so we'll go on for this other unknown signal over here. Ooh, nice find. Enhanced grinder. That's a really nice find. And we'll go on and grab the tubes out of here too. That way we can finish up all 4 of our wheels and we should be good to roll. Right, so I'm headed back to the pod now. Tubes in hand. I believe I only have 1 small steel tube, but I do have the large steel tube. So that'll help out quite a bit, and then we should be good to roll. Hopefully get some stuff spawned to attack. Okay, so I've got 3 working wheels. That should be enough for now. So we're going to go ahead and control the remote control and start driving around a bit. Now, let's see, where should we head? Guess this way would be the best bet. Don't want to overspeed here. I might have to go ahead and set a speed limit on this thing. Alright, so we got something. We got a supply cache over here. Now, there's going to be a specific way we can open this up. I don't think there's going to be any weapons or anything like that. You need a specific key combination to get it, or else it'll explode. Now, we can save cheese this. In fact, we might have to do that to start with. Just to be on the safe side, just so I can show you guys how to hit these supply caches. So we're just going to drive on up to it slowly. Somewhere close to it anyway, and then we're going to go in on foot, and I'll show you how to do it. We also need to try to figure something out to where we can... Okay, we're stopping here. Just in case it's got weapons. I also want to show you guys, or figure out a way that we can... Let me grab some hydrogen here. Alright, so yeah, I need to figure out a way that we can get us a quick base up. I don't think the supply cache is going to have everything we need. It'll have some of what we need. If we can just get an assembler rolling, we can do what we need to do. So we'll go on and see if we can get to that. Let's see. Grab the gun just to be on the safe side. And I'm gonna fly in. Give it a quick flyby just to make sure there's no weapons. And we're good. Okay, so there's a combination that you can do on this to open it. But you gotta be very lucky in the combination. Okay, saving the game. Okay, so we got very lucky. Okay, so that side opened. It didn't blow up on us. But it just opened. We can't get inside of it. Now, if we can find, I believe down below, this thing's got a bomb in it. That will explode if it feels us. So, just to show you. Maybe not. Okay, I hacked it, and let's go on and set. Ooh, uranium. Yeah, we'll take uranium and platinum. That'll give us the ability to go ahead and make better tools already. Those are definitely worth getting into. So if you get the combination right, you can actually hack it. That shuts the bomb that's down below off. Let's go ahead and get to the bomb as well. And hack it for ourselves, since it's now disarmed. Let's go ahead and drop our inventory in here and get down to the bomb. There it goes, warhead. So let's go ahead and hack it. And just take over this whole base while we're at it. We should be able to tear this apart and build us an assembler out of it at the very least. And maybe a large container. Well, we've got a cargo container here that we can hold on to. We'll just build off of that, use this base's battery, and start a base right here. That's probably the smart thing to do. And then we'll just make us a nice assembler and go from there. It's actually not a bad find. I'm just going to keep tearing everything down except for those two pieces. Which means I'm going to go ahead and pick up this bomb while I'm at it. Drop that in there. And keep tearing everything down. That way I can just drop a block right below the cargo container. To keep it from breaking. And I believe if we take this over, we'll own the base. And I'm not worried about having reputation bad with anyone. Because we're pirates, we're gonna take everything. There we go. Now I just need to get the battery, which would be underneath of there. Let's see, can I access it? No, but I can still get power from it. So that'll be fine. Battery is directly under here though, in case you were wondering. We'll go in and dig out here. Right here. Now, we're gonna lose some power cells if we hack this, aren't we? Hit F5, just a quick save just in case. Yeah, we lost one power cell. Let's see, is it functional? No. I'm gonna have to get one more power cell. Let's see, how can I do that? I can't steal power cells, so I'm going to have to quick load, because we can't steal the power cells. And we're just gonna have to leave that hostile to us for now. We can still use the battery, we just can basically access it from the control panel. Okay, we will leave this be. In fact, we'll just go on and top it off. And go get some energy from our respawn pod and drive it on over here. You notice it's not red anymore because we now own the antenna that was attached to it. That would be the beacon. Now we want to disable that beacon because we don't want other things seeing us, especially not yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop everything that we can into here. Grab everything out of here and start dropping it in there as well. That way we've got extra room. There we go. How much space do we have? We've got plenty of space left over. Okay, so now I'm going to see about grabbing this and building an assembler. That means we'll have to get rid of this. And start building us an assembler. Let's see. Stuff that down. And spawner. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and build plan that and middle click to withdraw everything. We still need components and some metal grids and display. Okay, computers, metal grids, and displays is what we need to get. I think we can get a lot of that from here, so we'll find out. We're also going to have to worry about some sort of power situation as well. So let's see. No, we can't do anything yet. Once I get all this stuff broken down, maybe. Okay, so let's see. Can we get displays from anything over here? Yes, we can get pretty much what we need from these. Okay, so we still need computer. Ooh, we need a lot of computers, don't we? Alright, this is going to take us a little time. We're going to have to go find something else to take over as well, I'm pretty sure. Each one of these has 20 computers to it. Let's go ahead and take them down. That might be enough. I believe there's 4 of them. That would be 80 computers. Okay, so we still need 59 computers, 2 more metal grids, and 4 more displays. So we're going to have to go find us another thing to take over. So I think we'll do that the next episode. I think this is a good place to leave this one. And in the next episode, we'll go find us a second place to take over and see what we get and see what we can build from there. We've already got some uranium. So if we need some quick power, we can cheese out some sort of a reactor, or if we can take a reactor from somebody, that would be perfect. We got a little bit of platinum as well, so as soon as we get our assembler running, we can go on and make better tools. That's going to be amazing, and better gun as well, which is going to be a major plus very soon. We got a little bit of explosives if we need to blow something up, so we should be good on that. But like I said, I'm gonna leave this episode here, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching the video all the way through. If you haven't already, please drop a like to let me know that you did. Also, if you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button and bell notification to be notified when a new video goes live. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, click one of the videos on your screen now. Thank you. Have a nice day.